Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I'm going to be tackling the ever popular Aurora nail design. Now I've wanted to do this for a while, but I've kind of been putting it aside because first of all, I have a lot of a natural apex on my nails, which makes it very difficult to get the film nice and flat. Also because all of the ones that I have seen turned out very, very thick, and I don't like super thick nails. So I wasn't going to do this until I knew that I could get it to look right on my nail and also make it not so thick. So that is my goal today. I'm also going to be, I'm going to be starting to make sure to tell everybody what I'm wearing on my left hand in my videos, and I'll also be posting links in the description of the color that is on my left hand. So today I'm wearing a color called Necromancer from Dipomania, and this foil is beautiful. So I will link that below and you can go check it out. Okay, so to get started, I've actually cut my nails down a little bit shorter than usual just to lend to the design a little bit better. I am going to be using all gel. There will be no dip powder in this. I'm going to be using the double dipped builder gel. I'm going to be using her builder gel in a jar I have right here. And then I'm going to be using these sheets here. I will link these below as well. So to start off, I am going to do a layer of gel base on all the nails. It's just to help keep the builder gel on. I do have my layers of peel base on still. So I'm going to go ahead and put just a layer of gel base down, and then I'm going to cure these for 60 seconds. Okay, so I have my dip base down. Now I'm going to be cutting out shapes. Basically going to be laying shapes down into the builder gel to flatten the nail out. What I'm going to be using for this, it's basically just so I'm taking the nail forms that I have here, and I'm getting the paper that the nail forms stick onto. So basically any paper that stickers stick to, what you want is that kind of shiny surface that a sticker or something is meant to peel off of. And it has good stability as far as shape, so it's going to be able to hold the shape. You'll see what I mean once I put these down. But I'm going to kind of try and get the rough shape of my nail here. I'm just going to start by cutting a strip that I think is about the width of my nail, and then I'm gonna kind of just start shaping it. So I'm gonna shape I'm cutting this to be smaller than my actual nail. I don't need it to cover the entire surface of my nail because that's not what we're trying to do today. I think that's pretty good. Now I'm going to be cutting inward here at an angle to kind of get the shape as well, so that it goes inward like the nail does. Okay, and I think that's going to be good. I'm just going to write an eye on there for index so that I know. So I'm writing the eye on the non-shiny side because the shiny side is going to be applied face down onto the nail after I put the builder gel on. Now I'm going to get my foil sheet that I'm using here. I'm using the sheet that has a kind of a corally shift to it. And I'm just going to take a pen and I'm going to kind of trace along the outside here. And now I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut inside the black line so that I don't actually have black on my iridescent. wipe off any pen that is left over there. Okay, I'm gonna put this right over here by the form that I've made. And before I start this video, I went ahead and cut out the forms for the rest of my nails as well, so that I'm gonna save some time for the video. So now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to get my builder gel and my flat brush here, just already got builder gel on it because I was just using it, and place it on the nail, but just kind of in the center. I don't want to go all the way over to the cuticle. I'm gonna place it in the nail along the center. A nice kind of bubble of builder gel. Okay, I'm gonna hold my finger upside down here just so it can know that gel is staying in place. I'm gonna get something small, like just getting this dotting tool, and I'm going to take that little cutout I have and roll it a little bit on there to give it just a very slight curve, just a little bit of a curve. And then I'm gonna press this down onto the gel. Now it may not cover the whole thing, but the idea is to keep it flat. See, I have a very curved nail. Sorry, here we go. I have a very curved nail, and this is not going to be very curved. So I'm going to try and place it so that it covers as much surface area of the nail in a flat way as possible. And if that just happens to be from here up, then that's what we're going to do. So you want to cover as much of the nail as possible. Okay, I'm going to have to hold it down a little bit just to keep the edges down on the sides, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this in and cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, then we pull that out. You can pull this off, and we have a flat surface right there. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now. I absolutely understand that, but the idea is for it to no longer look that way when we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing that same thing on the rest of these nails. Okay, so now my nails look crazy. But I have these nice flat, kind of like, I don't know, landing pads, I don't know what you'd want to call them, on my nails, where the cellophane, the iridescent sheets are gonna be placed down. I also forgot to mention, I have to give some credit to my friend Brandis Hewlett. I hope I'm saying your name right, Brandis, but she's Bedazzled Nails on Instagram. She has been back and forth with me for months, and we've been trying to figure out the best way to do this. And she sent me some links and stuff that really helped me a lot in my path to brainstorming this. So thank you so much, Brandis, and I hope that it turns out okay for you. Okay, so now I've got these weird little nail landing strip buddy thingies going on. We'll see how that works. But I'm going to put just a little bit of gel base down on them. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure that. I'm gonna give that like a 30-second cure. Plop the rest of them on there the same way, and then I'll cure everything fully. Alright, those little sheets are cured in place. I do have a lot of overhang though, so I'm gonna have to cut that off. Just gonna try and cut it so that it is the size of the little ledge. Okay, now it's time to fill in the rest. So I'm gonna start by putting builder gel at the cuticle and then kind of filling in around the sides and at the tip, filling in the little ledges, the gaps. And then after I cure that, once that's done, then I'm gonna fill in the top part. So I want to try and avoid bubbles as much as I can. So I'm gonna be able to take my time for the part over the top. All right, as you can see so far, my attempt to avoid chunkiness or bulkiness has failed. However, I did put a lot of builder gel on just to make sure that it covered well. And while I don't think they're going to be as thin as I wanted them to, I do believe that I can thin them out a lot from here. It's just going to be a lot of filing. So right now I'm just getting the sticky gel mess off of everything because I'm covered in sticky gel mess. So I'm just using some alcohol to get that off, and then just going to start filing the dickens out of these guys. Okay, I just wanted to show you that for this, because I know I do a lot of filing off camera just because I need to get my hands closer to myself, so it's more difficult for me to hold my nails out here, but I'm filing this the same way that I file all my nails, no matter how bulky, following the line from here down to the tip in a straight line on each side to clean up and to create the clean shape, and then around the cuticle to smooth that, along the tip to flatten that, and then at a 45-degree angle going up from the sides, from both sides all the way down, and then flattening out everything. And then from there I'm just basically going over and filing down bulk to make it a little bit thinner, as thin as I can without filing off the thing that's encapsulated in there. I can't think of the word, the cellophane, the sheet, the iridescent thing. But yes, that's basically all I'm doing for my filing here, and it's working pretty well. Okay, I feel like I have done enough in regards to filing. They look nice and clean. The shape is good on them. They are a little bit thick, but again, I expected worse before I started filing, so I'm not mad. Next step is going to be, and this is gonna finish it off. This was, I mean, it was a process, but it was fun, and hopefully the look comes out the way I want it to. So I'm gonna chrome this with Daybreak. It's like a coral chrome that I think will go well with the coral in the iridescent sheet. So I'm just gonna use a gel top coat, no wipe gel top coat. I'm gonna cure these for 30 seconds and then rub the chrome in and then do an additional top coat. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I brush off all of the acrylic powder, because there's acrylic powder mixed into this chrome. So I have to rub past it to chrome, and then I have to make sure that all of that is brushed off and that there's no powder stuck to the nail. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a gel top. A no wipe gel top over the top of this, and then cure for 60 seconds, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, and there we go with the finished look. I think I definitely accomplished the effect, and I'm not too mad at the thickness, so I can deal with these for a little while. But this was a lot of fun to figure out and to create, and time consuming, but still a lot of fun. Please let me know what you think below.